Okay, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're here for Oregairu Season 1, Episode 12. So, I plan on finishing this series today. Obviously, I'm going to keep Episode 12 and 13 in separate videos, but I do plan on finishing both of them here in this one sitting. So, I'm very excited. Last episode we saw Hikigaya make himself essentially public enemy #1 within the committee so that Yukino would be able to take over and get a hang of things as time went on. And I theorized that Haruno is one of the people who set that up in the first place for that to happen. Not necessarily for Hikigaya to become the enemy, but she started agreeing with the chairwoman, who I don't remember her name at this point because I literally could care less about her. She set her up and started like acting friendly with her to make it harder on Yukino so Yukino could overcome that and take over the group. She essentially took the place of the chairwoman because the chairwoman didn't do the rest of the time. So then the cultural festival has begun in earnest now, and we saw the chairwoman like really struggle in her speech, so I'm interested to see what happens after that. We saw Hikigaya and Yukino become a lot closer with her giving him a little wave saying see you tomorrow. But there was the whole scene where Yui and Hikigaya went to Yukino's place and she said she wants to rely on them, but it's difficult for her. Lots of good stuff happened, and at the end of the episode, I know I've like said all the events like way out of order. At the end of the episode, Hikigaya ate a treat from Yui, and then essentially they I can't remember if it was Yui got Hikigaya to go get her something because he said he wanted to repay her. I don't remember exactly like who got who to do who, but they're going on a date at some point. And he said he wanted to be the one to set up where they were going, so we'll see how that goes whenever this arc comes to its conclusion. So, in the remainder of Season 1, we've got 12, 13, and the OVA, which I'll be watching all 3 of those. And right now, we're gonna hop straight into Oregairu Season 1, Episode 12. Oh god, hello Komachi. that's gonna be an on-running gag now. Hikigaya and Komachi going back and forth trying to earn points in their book by acting like good siblings, like they're just saying it to get points like they said. Don't you belong there? It's so weird! I feel a lot better now. Oh, there's Yukino. Oh, look around. She's walking around with a smile on her face. Why'd she look so displeased to see him? Wait, what? Is there something happening here? I guess these are like their music professors or teachers. Damn, they got the band going crazy here. That looks like is that Haruno? Okay, it is Haruno. I like couldn't tell. It looked a lot like Haruno, but I didn't want to like say it and then be completely and utterly wrong. But yes, that is Haruno. Damn, she is talented. She knows how to orchestrate too. That's crazy. I think that's the wrong word, but you know what I mean. You're fine the way you are. Did she hear that? I don't know if she heard that or not. That was her name, Sagami, the chairwoman. Of course nobody's gonna agree with that. Hayama's whole group's here. Oh god. Yumiko looks like she's seen better days. No, I think Yumiko's exhausted. I've never seen Yumiko so defeated before. She's usually so like argumentative and whatever, but she's just too exhausted to fight back. Oh boy. 10 minutes is all he's got. It's all we's got. It's all we got to find her. So apparently she knows the vote tallies for the awards, but she has gone missing. Wasn't she in the bathroom at the end of the last episode? We saw her like hiding out in the bathroom. Maybe she's gonna hold the tallies for ransom because she's upset or something. I don't know. By Yuna? Oh boy. Alright, well, looks like everybody's off on a hunt here. Ooh, Haruno's gonna come into play. Ooh, you'll have me in your debt. Hikigai like that. It seems like as the season has gone along, Hikigaya has started to hate Yukino less and less and less and less, even to the point where he's laughing at what she's saying because she's saying exactly what he would have said in that exact moment. I'm just gonna ask her to go out there and play for like 10 minutes? Oh, they're getting everybody on the committee to perform. Yui seems like she'd be a good singer. Oh! Hang on. Literally talked about it at the beginning. They had that whole conversation at Yukino's apartment about how she wanted to rely on them but wasn't able to. And now that she's overcome this strife in the committee group and has overcome that with the help of Hikigaya, now she's like, can I rely on you? I love that. I love how that little thing came full circle, and now she's finally, for once, relying on somebody else or one of her friends. And that's why Yui says here, I was wondering when you'd ask. That's why she said that. Just a little wave goodbye as he sets out on his search for Sagami. The bathroom? How in the hell is Hikigaya supposed to go into the girls' bathroom and find her? Even if she's there, he'll get bashed for even going in there. Oh my god. That's like 5 locations where she is not. I wonder if it's gonna end up in a failure because Hikigaya quite literally just can't go rush into the female's bathroom. He definitely cannot do that without some kind of repercussions happening after. Oh, never mind. There she is. You know the votes. That's the problem. So under normal circumstances, Hikigaya would have just taken them and been like, okay, and just left. But because Yukino wants Sagami to go through with it, he's gonna try and get her to go as well. Honor, frustration, and regret. Yeah, if there was anybody else, maybe they would, but not Hikigaya. Who the heck? The hell? Who? Oh, hello. So Hikigaya said that he wasn't able to say the words that she would want to hear, but out steps Hayama, and he's able to say the words that she would want to hear. Interesting contrast there. Is that gonna get her to go? Oh, unequivocal, invective, vile, villainous, and vicious. Gotta, what's the word? Alliterate? It's not alliteration. Is it alliteration when it's like letter, like the same letter at the beginning of like 3 words in a row? Is that called alliteration? What is that called? I don't know what that's called. I think it's alliteration. They're not exactly convincing her, it doesn't look like. Oh god. Oh god! Damn! He's calling her out. What's worse is he's not exactly wrong. Hayama doesn't like this, but he's not wrong in what he's saying. He's not wrong. She is more than likely, even if she doesn't necessarily realize that she's doing it for attention, she is. Whether she realizes it or not, all the things she's saying, she's looking for a specific answer for people to drag her back. She just is, whether she's meaning to or not. And yes, Hikigaya is exactly right about the Yukino thing. That's why she jumped on the chairwoman job whenever possible, was because she wanted to be like Yukino. She wanted to overtake Yukino, I guess. We saw that all in the beginning whenever this whole arc started in the first place. Everything Hikigaya is saying is true. He's just saying it a little harshly. Which, I mean, he did say that's how he was gonna do it. He said, I'm gonna do it my way. This is his way. Damn! Her face. I don't know about you yet, I figured it out. Oh my god! Oh my god! Jesus, Hikigaya! Oh my god! Oh god, you're leaving Hayama and Hikigaya up here after that? That was so intense. Oh my god, I was just stuck like this for a while. Man, Hikigaya actually really... I've never seen Hayama pissed. We had that whole thing between them in, like, episode 8, where, like, they had that conversation, and Hayama was like, I wonder what it would have been like if we were friends in elementary school. All of that whole spiel happened, and now this, like, it's a total flip from how their conversation was then. I mean, Hikigaya achieved what he was wanting to do. The whole point of his words were to antagonize in the first place. Well, I don't know. Hikigaya, at the root of what Hikigaya was saying was true, but no, they were definitely to antagonize her. They definitely were, because Hikigaya is pissed at her, and rightfully so. He's pissed at Sagami for Yukino. Through it all, she was like torturing is the wrong word, but she was tormenting, I guess, with Haruno. She was, like, actively tormenting Yukino, giving her all the work, making her do everything, while sitting there acting like she's in charge of everything, but not doing any work herself. I can understand Hikigaya is pissed as well, so of course he's gonna antagonize her here by spitting all this truth. Everything he said was truth. I don't think there was a single line there that I could go back and be like, maybe he's wrong. No, everything was true. And I think Sagami realized it too. That's why she was so pissed off, because she knows it's all true, and he called her out for it. That definitely just caused a rift in Hikigaya and Hayama's relationship there. I think even Hayama realized that Hikigaya was not necessarily wrong. I think Hayama there realized Hikigaya is not wrong. He just doesn't like his method about doing things. Like, Hayama was just trying to be kind, get her inside so we can get the show rolling, and not call her out for these things because it only causes unnecessary problems that could be avoided for the time being. But Hikigaya's way is to confront immediately, as we just saw there, and I think that's a thing for Hikigaya, is he confronts people whenever things happen, like, almost immediately, a majority of the time. Like in the Yui situation back in, like, episode 5, he immediately confronted her. That was a weak snap. Immediately confronted her whenever he found out that she was the one who had the dog. He immediately confronted her, and now here, he immediately confronts Sagami about everything that's been happening up until this point. I think Hayama understands that Hikigaya is not wrong, he just doesn't like Hikigaya's methods about doing these things in the first place. He disagreed with Hikigaya's methods during the summer camp arc, where Hikigaya's whole method was to tear the girls' group apart entirely. Hayama didn't like that, but he agreed that the plan could work because he wanted the girls to come together. He just doesn't like Hikigaya's methods or what outcome he's looking for. It's not necessarily that he doesn't agree with what he's saying. Hayama here, if I feel like if Hikigaya was wrong, Hayama would have said he's wrong. However, all he said was, why can't you do things differently? That's the big difference. So I don't think he disagrees with him. I think he just hates the methods that Hikigaya goes about doing things. I wonder what exactly Hikigaya is thinking here. Are we going to see their performance now? Yui is the lead singer? Oh yeah, we're getting a whole song here. Everybody cheering. Oh my god, that guy Yukino singing too! I'm trying to, like, read the lyrics while I'm looking at the screen too. Jesus, what? This is the most emotion I think I've ever seen out of Yukino. Look at her, she looks like she's actually having fun here singing with Yui. What a banger. Is Sagami gonna be back now? My god, they want an encore. Oh, and Hikigaya is at the back. Was that a little smile I saw? Was that a little smile I saw? Ah, dude, I want to know what he's thinking. Oh my god, I really want to know. After that whole scene, he sat down and he like, and then he walked in at the end, and that face there, he looked like dejected almost, like depressed. I don't know how to describe what his face looked like there. God, if I just want an insight into what he's thinking, like I really want to know. In scenes like this, it's very hard to analyze truthfully what he's thinking in the same way, I think it was episode 6, when he was like staring out at the window with the sun beaming in, like Yukino and Yui had left, and he was just in the room by himself staring out through the window. Like, it scenes like that where there's no talking, it's just dead silence, that I really want to know what he's thinking. Oh, Sagami's here. Jesus, she is nervous. If he never said anything. He called her out. Oh god, here we go. This might turn out bad. Wait, he can be pretty brusque? I don't think I've ever heard that word before. Yeah, no, he was spitting the truth though. Let it be known that it was all the truth. Of course that's what she's happy about. I just caught on to what she was saying there. Gosh, man. I definitely see why this show is no longer on there, because subtitling. No, look at Totsuka still giving him a little wave. So there's like some people on his side. What's she got to say to him? I'm sure they've heard about what happened at this point. Jesus. That face he made earlier says otherwise. So I think that's been a big point of emphasis for this arc in particular, is that at every possible turn, he has made himself the enemy to save someone else. Every possible turn. Every single possible turn. He is... Oh, man. I love his character. Such a complex and well-written character, because he might act like nothing's hurting him, because, like she's saying here, even if you're used to the pain, I don't know why I said used, even while you're used to the pain, it obviously affected him. We literally saw it there. I think I was right in saying that that scene was, depression's the wrong word, but he was feeling something after that whole altercation with Hayama, and how he made himself the enemy there, and whatever. I love his character. He has some ideologically challenging things that he needs to get over, but he's such an interesting character. That's all I can really say. All of my rambling here is just to say I love Hikigaya as a character, because he is so complex and has negative sides, positive sides, and all of his actions that he takes are built on experiences he's had in the past. He's just such a well fleshed out character. Every character here is well fleshed out. Like Hayama, Yukino, Yui, Hikigaya, even Haruno probably has a ton of backstory that we just don't know about yet. Like, I know it's so good. I'm gonna stop talking because I'm gonna keep rambling, and it's just gonna end up turning into a bunch of nonsense. Just, I really like Hikigaya's character. As we're seeing here, there's several layers to him. No punch from her today. Just an actual, what felt like a heartfelt talk-to-talk. What'd he say? Us. Okay, I thought he said urusei, which I was like, is he telling her to shut up? No, he said us, which means just yes, or what, I mean, alright. I mean, yeah, it's what they subtitled it. I just thought I heard something different at first. Oh, back to the club room. Oh, Yukino's here. Most hated man in school. What is with this music that kicked in? And they're right back to poking at each other. I can't say I hate how you accept and affirm weakness. Interesting statement there, but I love how the second he walked in, they started poking at each other. I love their chemistry when they do that. It's amazing. And also this music that kicked in was weird. The music that kicked in felt very romantical, I guess is a way to put it. I don't know if that's the right way to put it, but that's how it felt. I love myself.
ぼっちの修練進化の結果だ。俺とお前が似てるわけじゃねえ。俺と彼女はちっとも似ていない。だからだろうか。こうして交わす言葉が。
Maybe that's why I feel our conversations are fresh and refreshing.
そう直して新たに導き出した答えはなら俺と彼女は。なあ、雪の下。
Oh man, he is struggling to ask this.
まだ最後まで言ってねえだろ。
Stop it! You two are already friends. You two are already friends. Stop it, Yukino. I think she's stopping him because they already are friends. There doesn't need to be a verbal confirmation for that to be the case. They already are friends.
別に嘘ついてもいいぞ。知ってるものを知らないっつったって許容しないで強要する方が。
Let me get that again? I don't think I registered that at all. Saying you don't know something you do doesn't make much difference. In fact, forcing a confession is just messed up. Let me get that again. Sorry. It is going in one ear and right out the other. Saying you don't know something you do doesn't make much difference. I think I got it now. After all, I didn't know you well. She's talking about the car incident. But now I do. What a wholesome ending to this episode with these two. Yui. Wait, what did he say? Hiki gay amigo coot? Where did that even come? I'm not even gonna ask. It's probably a translation thing because somebody clarified in the comments that Hiki gay is actually supposed to be translated to like it's like Hiki frog essentially, like they're calling him a frog. So I'm sure this translation is something else that's actually not what it's supposed to be. Who's gay for who? Cramming people's style isn't my thing. Of course these two don't want to go. Yui's the only one who actually wants to go. Yui's not gonna give him a choice, is she? Curtains will fall in this pointless little act. Good episode, man. Good episode. No special ending this time around. Nope, doesn't look like it. Okay, that was a great episode. Great episode. I think that was a really good way to conclude the arc. A lot of character development going on. I don't think I want to dive too much into it here because I already spent a lot of time talking during the reaction itself about character development and things such as that. And truth be told, I want to get to the finale of this season and see what that's all about. Maybe it'll be Yui and Hikigai's date. I have no idea. Honestly, at this point, with that scene at the end with Yukino and Hikigaya, I really don't know. Because obviously the end thing is going to be Yui or Yukino, right? One of them is going to end up with Hikigaya. I mean, at this point, what else would it be? It's going to be one of them is going to end up with him. I could probably guess that from the first episode, that we get two girls and one guy. One of the girls is going to end up with the guy. I really don't know who to go for. I don't know. I really don't know. I really like Yui, but that scene at the end with Yukino and Hikigaya was so wholesome. The way they interact, you wouldn't think it would work, but it just works out so well. I really don't know who to root for. We'll see as we go forward on into Season 2 what I end up, who I end up going for and what ends up happening there. This was a fantastic conclusion to this arc. In a, I was gonna say fantastic conclusion to the season, but the season's not over. I still got episode 13 and the OVA. So, I think that is gonna wrap it up for my reaction to Oregairu Season 1, Oregairu Season 1, Episode 12. Hope you guys did enjoy, and I hope you all have a good day.